playthrough of Diablo 3. Alright, let's begin.
I promised Marco I'd protect him, and now he's dead.
You know, I find that this is a really rough world, and it probably really sucked to live in it. By the way, we're starting off right where we left off yesterday.
Here is where the fire fell from the sky. Strange magic comes from below.
You know, this really is one of my favorite games, and that is just because of the nature of the game. It's not just because it's a darker atmosphere, it's also pretty funny at times, and just the story is so amazing to me.
My name is Latdanan, and I'm cursed. Once the captain of King Leoric's army, I lived only to honor my land and my king. No man has a greater love for his king than I had for mine, even as I drove my blade through his dark and corrupted heart.
That was my mom. Oh, cool. Looks like I've unlocked the rune. That's cool. Have to say I like this one a little bit more though. Well, I'm already in here, so I might as well do it. Potential spoiler, guys. There's a item that you get post game if you haven't got it already. You do have to find it. It's called the Cube of Kanai, and it lets you unlock these little powers, but you do have to gather certain items and the like for it. So sorry if I just ruined that for you. Let's continue. Also, I just seen that someone is watching. I'm happy for that. Glad to have you. Hope you're having a good day. Apart.
I will enjoy this.
Forgot all about my little zombie dogs. Gotta say, those are probably the coolest power that this guy has. Then again, there are the fire bats, and that is pretty cool too. This is one of my favorite things to do, just to swarm them with a bunch of spiders. Wouldn't that be scary?
You die.
I'm not sure that it makes sense that a little jar could break a wooden obstacle like that. What a barricade.
We thought we could keep the dead trapped here. Akarat, save me.
Need more mama.
You can probably sell it later. Man, this is that one level that I always get stuck on. Dang it. Ooh.
Here's Lazarus. Of that I am certain. He alone had the king's ear, and whispered dark and evil magics into it. instilling the notion of an imminent attack by Westmarch. Afraid to speak against the Archbishop, the councillors nodded their empty heads in agreement and sent us off to die.
Ooh, gold. Wait. Aren't we in a cathedral right now? Yeah, we're in a cathedral. Isn't a cathedral like a church? I mean, it's not a zombie apocalypse, really. It kind of is, but how did all of these people die? That is my question. Why are they in a cathedral? I mean, obviously for gameplay purposes, to make it fun and challenging, but that's interesting. Alright, the Oryx Passage.
Foul minions, stay back! Back! May this wedge hold. The Skeleton King?
The power of the fallen star awakened me, and soon all will suffer as I have suffered. Gods, bring me his bones!
Ken, I will aid you.
Stay back.
Let's see you climb these. Oh my gosh, you can climb the stairs. Like I didn't already know that. Yes, because let's see how you do with hundreds upon hundreds of spiders. That is terrifying. Poor guy.
Oh, thank you. But why did you risk yourself for me?
Because you needed my help. Come, I must return you to Leah.
Oh, it is wonderful to hear that Leah is well. I feared the worst. I learned of this secret passage through old maps I found. We must discuss the fallen star. Follow me to Tristram.
Now, just to keep it short and to the point, I'm not gonna stick around and fight the swarms of enemies in the area, but if that's the thing that you guys would want me to do in the future, leave a comment and I will be sure to do that.
I have kept my word to Leah and rescued her uncle Cain. I pulled him from the clutches of the Skeleton King, who still holds the fallen star.
Uncle, You're alive!
Thanks to you and your friend here.
I seek your wisdom. Tell me of the fallen star.
The prophecy of the end days surely points to it as a sign that the end has begun.
Please, Uncle, not more of your stories. All that matters now is that you're back.
The way opens before you.
Ooh. So, I just unlocked the rune for the Grasp of the Dead. It's called Unbreakable Grasp, in which the mana cost is removed and the amount of enemies slowed is increased. That's pretty neat. Thank you. Thank you. Actually, did I get anything else? I didn't really check to look. No, it doesn't look at. But we will. We will.
The Skeleton King was once our beloved lord, Leoric. He was driven mad by Diablo's evil. He lost both of his sons and his very soul before he was finally defeated. Now it seems he's risen to plague this land once again.
The Oric should be in the unformed land, yet he stands between me and the fallen star.
The key to defeating him lies in his old crown. Seek out our blacksmith, Hadrig. He knows of its whereabouts. Leia, you should not dismiss the signs so lightly. Do you not believe your own eyes?
Horrors have visited Tristram before, and it endured.
But what of the texts? The Zakharum tomes warn of a falling star. The Herodric scroll spoke of the dead rising, and the Lord of Lies. The prophecy of the end days says that at the end of all things, the first sign shall appear in the heavens.
Yes, you've been telling me about the texts since I was 8 years old, Uncle. I just don't think we should read too much into them.
So, if you guys want to hear the dialogue, if you guys don't really care too much about it, let me know either way in the comments in the future. That way I know whether I can talk over dialogue or whether to just be quiet and listen. Also, I think it's kind of funny how I have a bunch of zombie dogs sitting around me and nobody bats an eye.
I have some new items that I'm certain you will love. You've got
You
to
think
promise me
so?
you'll take good care of whatever I sell you.
Well, maybe I don't want to take good care of it. Ooh.
Leah spent all night alongside the blacksmith's wife.
Blacksmith, Deckard Cain said you could help me find the crown of Leoric.
Not now. It's my wife. She's locked in the cellar like all those who've been bitten. I'm to put them all down. But how can I kill my own wife?
It must be done, Blacksmith. I will help you.
Thank you. Follow
Man,
me.
this is this is probably one of my favorite parts in the game, honestly, if I really think about it. Oh gosh, this is terrifying.
I'm sorry.
They suffer, Blacksmith. Aid us. Need more time. Not ready yet.
Mira, my love, forgive me.
Hedrig, help me.
Oh, I'm over here dying because I was eating. Keep forgetting that I have the hands now.
I couldn't have done this without you. I'm in your debt. My name is Hedrig Aemon.
I need your assistance, Hedrig. I search for the crown of Leoric.
I can help you there. It's buried with his chancellor, my grandfather. You'll find his tomb in a cemetery in the Weeping Hollow. And if you see my fool apprentice out there, tell him to get back to town.
Well, will do. Though, I've never actually met his apprentice. At least I don't think I have. Well, it's been about 23 going on 24 moments, so I'm gonna go ahead and call it a night tonight. For whoever did watch and watches in the future, I hope that you guys enjoyed and continue to enjoy. Have a good night, everyone.